Hi, I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and he suggested that we should shut down all the libraries in the neighborhood because he has never been to one in last 5 years. And it got me thinking that have libraries lost their place in society? Do libraries have any place in a world where everyone is using and consuming content through digital and electronic means? And I put some thought and I came to a conclusion that libraries have an important role to play in society and would continue to do so until foreseeable future. Let me explain you why. First, libraries not just provide content, they provide people to meet, place to meet and greet others in the neighborhood. Second, the libraries also provide an avenue to people who do not have economic means to use electronic devices or do not have enough capability to do so, and these and libraries play an important role for a certain segment of these people. So let's talk a little bit more about how libraries act as a social gathering place for neighborhood communities. So the library I normally go to, Carnegie Library, typically has a lot of kids events. There are educational events, there are poetry reading, there are story reading. And all of these events bring kids from similar age together. And it also provides them a creative way and introduces them through arts and literature and generates interest and excitement among kids. And libraries play an important role in that. The second one is these libraries host a lot of club events like public speaking club, charity organizations. So a lot of these smaller groups host their meetings in libraries in neighborhoods. So they provide these groups a way to conduct a meeting in a good, safe, and conducive environment. The second one is libraries continue to provide access to content to people who do not have access to electronic means or do not have means to do so. So other day I was if you go to any library, you'll find a lot of people are busy on their computers. Most of the public libraries provide computers, and you'll find that a lot of these people are actually using computer to apply for jobs. They are trying to do some research because they do not have internet access at home. So libraries play an important role to keep these people up to date with latest happenings and the news in the society. The second one being libraries provide access to other services like tax forms, voter cards, passports. So people who are not as tax savvy or want some help from librarian, they can come to a library, get a tax form, get some of their problems solved, get the right reading material with the help of people who are working in the library. So libraries play an important role in the life of people who do not have electronic means or do not have a way to access those means. So overall, libraries, even though libraries would be used less as a content provider but more as a social place and as a place for people who do not have access to electronic means. So we need to in a sense the libraries have an important role which they play right now and which they will continue to play in future, and as a society we need to ensure that we continue to invest in our library facilities in foreseeable future.